Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we're going to kind of sit back, relax, and just kind of talk. We're going to be going over my thoughts on Madden Mobile 21 so far. We're about a month into the game, and I'm going to be talking about my favorite and kind of least favorite topics and aspects of the game so far, just in a general basis. Just talking about what I think of the game so far. And what I want you guys to do in the comments below is comment what you think of the game so far as well. Which things did you like so far in the first month? Which things do you think they could improve on? Which things should they completely take out of the game? Things like this. I want to know what you guys have to say other than what I want to say. So before you start watching this video, pause the video and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Let's start a conversation. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 65% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 150 likes. So, let's talk. My thoughts on Madden Mobile so far. In general, I think Madden Mobile 21 has been good. I've enjoyed Madden Mobile 21 so far. It has been somewhat, at least up until like the last week, it's been pretty engaging. I think a lot of parts are keeping me playing. I've got a lot of coins, the most coins I've ever had for a start of Madden Mobile, and potentially once I get some things to sell, I might have the most coins I've ever had in Madden Mobile like history. So I think one of the better things is it's really easy to make coins so far this year, which is obviously always a good thing because coins are one of the most important currencies. And if you have more coins, you can have more fun in the game with buying players, getting packs, just things like that. Just having coins allows you to have a lot more fun. I think that's been part of the reason why this game has been so decent. A lot of people can agree right now. I know a lot of people are quitting the game, or quote-unquote quitting the game, and just completely hating on the game because it's boring or at least somewhat dry right now. And I will agree, the game maybe isn't the most engaging. It may not be the most exciting right now, but think we are very, very close to getting our very first major promo of the year. We haven't gotten in the NFL season yet. In a few, probably even days, probably at the end of this week, we'll be getting kickoff content, and then we'll have a field pass, so that'll be a lot more stuff to do. And then we get into the NFL season where we have team of the week and we have weekly promos, and then we get into some of the holiday promos. So we still have quite a long time to be able to get some good promos and have some fun and have the actual game be engaging and fun to play every single day. There's been some good promos recently. Currently there's fan favorites out. I think fan favorites has been one of the best promos we've had all year for making coins, and I've gotten pretty lucky. I've been able to pull an 84 and an 85 out of the events, which is pretty cool. But no, so let's talk a little bit about promos. So far we've had some different promos, and my favorite part, I think, about just promos as a whole is that they're not all the exact same. That's been a big plus and definitely an improvement off of last year. Last year every single promo was relatively the same. You get promo players from events or collectibles or tokens. You trade those tokens in for badges, and you trade in promo players and badges for the masters, and that's all it literally was. And I would argue at least somewhat that maybe it's around the same thing, but still, like, it is, each promo, at least live event wise and even set wise, is a little bit different, and I actually enjoy that. And I think they've done a good job with keeping the promos fresh, keeping different ideas going. Some promos take a lot of resources. Other promos like Top 100 are completely free. I guess not promos, more program based or whatever. So like I said, I like the variety of the type of different promos we've had and the way some of them have worked. Now the downside is, as you can see on the screen right now, we have 3 different promos going on right now. We got Legends, which obviously is a one-day thing. You spend 180 stamina on playing those events. Obviously, it's still annoying. It shouldn't be taking program stamina. You got Top 100. Today, I believe, is the very last day for the limited time portion of this promo. We still have the challenge up here and everything, but the spotlights and all those events down at the bottom. Today is the last day for this batch, and then we'll be getting the, probably in the next few promos, the batch from 1 to 25. And then we also have fan favorites, so you have to choose what to spend your stamina on, and that's an issue. Last Madden Mobile season, when we had program stamina at the end of the year, I think it worked out a lot better than this. At first, I didn't enjoy the program stamina. I don't know why. It's just like something different that we haven't had in recent, in any Madden Mobile before. We always use the same stamina for promos and events and everything like that. So it was a bit of a change, but I think it's nice, especially this year with the very low refresh rate for regular stamina. It's nice to be able to spend your program stamina on specific programs and have that stamina on the side. But like I said, the way they're implementing it this year with a lot of different ways to use it, as opposed to last year where there was one promo and just very specific events that you could use it on. Like I said, I think they need to change that up, and I think Nick Messina said that they were working on things like that, having talks. That obviously they had an issue. It wasn't supposed to be like this, but it's still an issue. And in my opinion, I think something he said, and I would agree with this, that Legends should be moved over to just Madden Today and should just have regular stamina, or even maybe not, moved over to Madden Today, but use regular stamina. And as you can see, I have 8,000 stamina right now saved up. So here's the thing. I have been obviously getting a little bit more bored with the game recently, so I'm not logging crazy on every day and doing all my challenges and everything, and I know I'm slacking on that part, but the problem is, there's nothing super good I want to spend my stamina on. Obviously, I could be spending my stamina on the coin blitz, on the blank component blitz, the XP blitz, the training point, any of these things, but in my opinion, none of them are really worth it for my stamina. I'm waiting for either them to change the Legends over to stamina so I can use some on there, or if we get like some sort of limited time event where we get like a career tribute, or if we get signatures, if they do the same kind of format they did last year with the Boom or Bust live events, then I have all that stamina ready. But then again, until they do that, we don't have anything else to spend regular stamina on. So that's my next point. I think the big issue at the start of the year was that we had refreshing stamina was an issue, because this is the first time we've had regular stamina refresh at a rate of 3 minutes per stamina rather than 1 minute per stamina. And obviously everyone needed it in the first few days to get through Master Series and level up and do all these events and do everything. But now, obviously people are still spending their stamina on these events and still are complaining about that. But then for people like me, I have nothing to spend my stamina on. So it's kind of, stamina, I think this year has been a big issue. And I think it's been something that on both sides, it's the regular stamina and the program stamina that both need to be worked on to create a balance where we can actually spend stamina on things that are worth it, and we can spend program stamina on specific things rather than having to choose one promo over the other. Let's talk about promos again, but with the Masters. So this year they kind of took an approach to Masters where you really, obviously with these, which is kind of cool, fan favorites, we actually have sets for them. I would argue that they're not worth it at all, but they're there if you do want to complete them. In recent promos, we've had promos, where the Masters are all pack only, and I don't agree with that. I think my favorite was when the Masters in Madden Mobile 16 and 17 were all you had to do was just throw a couple elite players into a set and get the Master. You could get the Master on the first day by just using coins, buying the elite players, and getting the Master. Yeah, the Master didn't go for a ton of coins, but I don't know, I feel like that system worked, and I enjoyed that, and I don't know if that would really work in this Madden Mobile, unfortunately, but that was the way that I liked it, and I thought it was good for the Masters. It was still, maybe we can still have limited time pack-only cards for each promo. I'm fine with that, but have some attainable Masters each promo that are somewhat easy to get. Each promo has quote-unquote Masters, like in Power Play. You could argue that these players are Masters. I wouldn't. They're just regular elite players that you could even pull out of the events or anything like that, but I wouldn't call these Masters. I wish there was an attainable set, like I think somebody mentioned, like all you had, if you get all 5 players in this division and then you trade it in for a Master, something like that, something simple where we can get some Masters a lot easier rather than the idea of where you have to pull them and get lucky to be able to get the Masters. One of my favorite additions this year is the packs. We've had a lot of coin packs, and I've had some fun with them. You can get some really good stuff out of them. They're not, entirely, worthless. You can make profit if you get somewhat lucky, or, even if you're just in general, you're not going to lose a lot of coins if you're opening packs, and they're pretty fun, especially for someone like me who has a lot of coins and is able to spend some coins on them. They're fun to open, has been a really good addition to this year. But the thing is, you can't really pull much of anything crazy out of them. Right now, you're only really able to pull regular players. And obviously, like I said, you can still pull good stuff, but it would be cool if we could pull program players. We can't even pull program players out of these right now. So I think you should be able to pull program players. There should be some sort of, higher overall cards to pull, whether it be any of the program cards or whether we have some limited time players and packs to open for. Just some different items. And then also back in, Madden Mobile 16 and 17, we had the options to open pro packs and get collectibles. It was bronze or better items, or in this case, they could make it like silver or better items in pro packs, where you could pull collectibles for promos. Think, like you could pull like a top 100 collectible that goes in a set. You get super lucky, get the one you need out of a pro pack just for opening the pro packs. Stuff like that I think would be really cool. I think adding collectibles for promos in regular packs. So if you're just regular opening packs on the side, you can help out with promos. I used to do this all the time. I vaguely remember in Madden Mobile 16 BCA, there was silver BCA gear, which was like kind of some of the collectibles of the promo. You could pull these all the time out of pro packs. Stuff like that I think would be really cool. So you're getting stuff on the side for opening pro packs, you're helping out with the promo, just another way to help out with promos and attack them at a different angle. I'm not big of a competitive guy, so I don't think I'm really going to touch too much on competitive. I've been playing a little bit of Arena. Overdrive, I haven't played much of anything. I would say those really didn't change much at all, except Overdrive has been toned down a bit, so I think those, in that case, is pretty much fine. Like I said, that's not my strong suit, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. The yard is definitely cool. I think for me, I need to just stop being lazy and actually play it. It's starting to get a little bit boring, but I think, it's a cool addition. For some people, I'm sure, that are playing it a ton, I think it's really cool. Leagues haven't really been updated, so it's the same thing. And then the auction house has been a lot better this year. That's another big positive thing, is that things do sell. I think the system works a lot better. There's really no issues with it. I think there's still, the price floors and the price caps and things, but like that's not an issue. Like it's not a reason for things not to sell or anything. Things still it still feels player run, even though there might still be some sort of bot price floors, price caps, but in general, you're able to sell things if you price them correctly, and it just feels good. I think the auction house is at a good state right now, and hopefully it stays that way. And obviously with this, it makes it easy to be able to make coins and sell things. That's why it's so easy. I feel like at the end of the year last year, you were trying to sell things, you could never get that high coin stack because you could never sell the things that you wanted to sell. So this year, obviously, that's a big reason why coins are so easy to make, and I think auction house has been one of the most positive things we've had come out of this year so far. People have been upset at the overall progression, and yeah, I get it. I know we probably shouldn't be at 88 overalls, and obviously these can be evoed to 90 overalls, but then again, these are hard to get. These are not easy to get. These are either the super big spenders or the people just spend all of their coins on these kinds of things. Nick Messina mentioned something. He said that this year, rather than getting the top tier players in each promo, you could get 2 to 3, 4 of the top overall players per promo pretty easily. Now this year, that's not the case. You guys know how hard it is to get these 88 or 90 players. Yeah, we might be at that level already, but you're not going to have a full team of them right away. You are only going to get like 1 or 2 of them if you're lucky, if you grind your spend or whatever you want to do to get those higher overall players, but you're not going to see as many of them, even though that overall is increasing. So I think it's fine where it's at right now. I just hope that they don't speed up the process, and then we get to a point like last year where we progressed way too fast, and then power has to change and everything changes. So hopefully that can be fixed for next year. Anyways, guys, I know this is a little bit of a long video, but like I said, I want to read your comments. I want to know what you guys have to say so far about Madden Mobile 21, and like I said, it's only been 1 month. We got 11 more months to go before the next season, so I'm excited with how the game is going so far. I'm really very excited to get into some of these big promos in the next few weeks and months. I'm really excited. I've been enjoying the game so far, and I hope you guys have too. Today's post notification shout-out goes out to MMH. Be the first person to comment on a video for the next video's post notification shout-out. But anyways, guys, that is just about it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.